you're actually looking for it. So yeah, here's the shift. Really nice. Let's get the return. And for any sound tests tonight, please don't be so harsh on me, because this keyboard definitely isn't modded. So you can hear the stabilizer. Some of them are nice, but I bought this as my, I don't know, third Topper keyboard. I just wanted to check it out, but you know, I never fell for the layout. So sorry for that. Okay, then we got, what do we got here? Minus. Did I forget? Oh. Okay, I'm such a noob. Yeah. Well, then you get the best right now. And no one noticed. No one noticed. Okay. So I'm jumping around, but I'm trying to keep this train of thought on how this project evolved. So I think we got the first single shot samples in April 2023, and then it all shifted to the double shot project. And I don't know. Some samples came in. It was exciting to see the double shot recaps, but and this is really my golden moment for I need to hand wave a bit. So this is my golden moment to praise Key Creative, Sao and his team once again, because the first time I got samples from them, they were perfect. The whole shape was just as I printed them, and with the prior manufacturer, they always felt off. They never felt like the way I wanted them to be shaped. So kudos again to Sao, and this will not be the last time tonight, for sure. Okay, so we're almost done here, and we're gonna have an exciting moment with the space bar, and I should be putting this on right now. Okay, it's on there. It does not sound great. Yeah, doesn't sound great. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, what do we got? I'm an Apple guy, so I'm going to put a command key here, but it's not this one. It's 1.5. This one, and one to the side over here. Then what we got? Alt key. And what is this one? Oh, it's got to be this one. Well, what? Okay. Help! Help! Bogus! Hey there, friend. Does URSA have a key with a caps lock legend to fit the bottom left for where you're using swap control caps? Yeah, actually, I don't think so. I don't think so. I wish someone from FK were here, but I think this was canned. I'm sorry. Okay, let me check something. So actually this should be Alt, just to get it right. And then there's what is this going to be? That's going to be the Windows key, which, yeah, no. And this is that key. The Windows key will be a layer key, which we don't have, which is strange. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to sort quite a few issues here. Okay, let's find this key. What is this going to be? This is going to be 1.5U, and this is not the correct stem orientation. This is not the correct stem orientation. Okay, let's put these aside. And this is an alt key, is not the correct stem orientation. Oh, okay. I think we may have an issue. Either this key is, well, it's missing. It's missing in this set. So the bastard key for the real force with the rotated stem is, I'm sorry, that's my dog. She's dreaming. That's her moment. I'm sorry. Lulu. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got one major issue. I don't have Lulu. So out of all the keys, these are the remaining 1.5U R5 convex keys, and they are all regular stems and not rotated. So this key is actually missing. Okay. So I'm sorry, but this key is missing. That's not good. Other than that, no, she's not gonna have a stream. Other than that, yeah, this, oh, what am I talking about? We still got the arrow keys. And I'm just going to show you. So I prefer concave arrow keys, but the set does contain convex and concave, but I'm only going to use the concave arrow keys. Yeah, I'll thanks, Bogus. I'll do that. Yep, but here it is in its missing glory. So let me double check. I don't have a previous. Okay, so I may have these wrong. So this is the previous key. And this is the next key. So this is the right setup. This was a, let me switch the camera. This was a long debate. I didn't want page up, page down, because to me it was too traditional. Page. Actually, previous and next is something that by all means Microsoft documents as device agnostic. So yeah, it's complete except for this one. So yeah, that's the first grain of salt, I think. The bastard key, and I'm sorry if that's not a term one uses anymore, but this is the term I know for this key. Control Super Alt spacebar Alt function control. Okay. Well, yeah, function. Function. Function would be this key, which is not there for a 1. I'll figure this out with Simon and Jeremy from FK. But yeah, here it is in all of its glory on the RF 87U. Yeah, Aeon and URSA in the same. Yeah. Yeah. So it fits the 87U really nicely. And my thanks to Key Creative. They feel like the thing I printed. It's amazing after all this time to finally have it. Yeah, it's there. Enjoy it for a second because I'm going to rip this thing and put it on the HHKB. Right? Right? Yeah. I'm sorry. This key is actually planned, but it's only planned with control legends. But unfortunately, it was not in this sample kit. So that's a thing I need to figure out, as well as a 1U layer key, because this should be in here most definitely, but it's not. So let me take a note. We're missing the RF87 control 1.5 rotated, and we're missing an R5 convex layer key 1U. Okay, noted. Well, we need this. Unreal keyboards, we need this key because we can't have it like this. Okay, should we do the whole thing again on the HHKB? This is going to be a classic, and I got this off someone from Discord. I don't remember. It's been silenced, so sounds kind of nice. Oh, test type on this one? Yeah, sure. Well, this is all rattly. It's I said this before, and you arrived late, as you said. This is not tweaked. There are certainly some rattle here. They're not bottoming out. It's more on the upstroke because this is unsilenced. Yeah, it's the upstroke. All right. Thank you. Thank you. They sound a little bit deeper than the stock keys. And yeah, I'm not into this layout, but I like the way it looks. You want to see the legends up closer? Sure. Is that good for you? Take my money? Yeah. Yeah, doing these legends, it was a process. And yeah, I did these at the end. I did these myself. So I drew the whole glyphs develop the glyphs. Yeah, and thank you for any compliments, because I put a lot of work into it. Yeah, I'm happy. FK and Key Creative and myself, we put in the effort to make it happen, and here we are. Yeah, what a ride. Before I take this, I take these off. Let's just take one of the. Wait a minute. Let's just round this up. Okay, so I got a bunch of colored samples, and we could do these artisans just to put an escape here, or put a minicom accent on here, or which is the latest. This is not the confirmed red, and it's really orangey in this light. It doesn't add up. Yeah, so this I got this to offer. Any photos of this? Not yet. I'll take photos over the weekend, and then we'll share them out on the FK server, and maybe Simon is going to issue another update via email. So yeah. Pre-order the artisans. I think the artisans should be available for order. I wish I would be the authority to have the authority to tell you, but I don't. So yeah, what you actually can order is minicom accents, which would be an escape key, R1, and the return key in that green. So this would make a really nice accent kit. And I think for the red and the blue we're doing, there will be a red accent kit just like this, and a blue accent kit like this. But unfortunately, I don't have the return key for those. What is the current ETA on any set fulfillment? I think there's been an update on the mailing list, and we got the bad news that fulfillment will be, I think, starting November. Yeah. I don't know any of the details on why there's a delay, because I'm not too deep into the production communication process. Yeah. So let's keep these around, and yeah, let's do one more. Let's do another camera angle here. Yeah, let's do this one, just for funsies. Thok. Yeah, and this is Polaris, which is the North Star, which is in the constellation of Ursa Minor. That's where it all started, me being a space geek. All right, should we switch to the HHQB? No, it's not solid steel. It's PVD coated aluminum. We had this one. The early ones were made in full brass, but they were way too heavy, and you would need about a 60-gram dome for this to pop it up. I think I have sent the full brass one to Neko, and they may comment on it. Hey, Dave, thank you. Best keycap puller ever. Okay. Let's switch keyboards around. Let's go to top view. Let's do it like this. And yeah, continue. So thank you all for joining tonight. It's a pleasure to show this off, to share this exciting moment. And I'm seeing it on the real force. I'm really happy, really happy. And this is actually, I think this is the best part. And I shouldn't be talking because that's really satisfying. No, this keycap puller was a homemade project from Dave in the chat, and he sent this to me as a gift. And yeah, it's just awesome. I did not make this. Oh, last and final check. So just as a close-up, so I couldn't notice any crooked keycaps like at all, other than the usual, my Topre slider has an issue thingy. Keyreative, they have been really focusing on getting all the details right, and nothing stands out as wrong. It's perfect. It's really good. Yeah, the community does need a retail version. Dave, start a keycap puller business. Yeah, sometimes it's the keycaps. Sometimes it's the stem and the housing. So I think yeah, the L key here, not sure we can see it on camera, but in real life this one's kind of twisted, and the G, the space between the G and the H, it's not great. So as long as it's not as crooked as almost fell for it. As long as it's not as crooked as the KBD fans ones, yeah, never mind, because those were really bad. Where is that key? I always forget. Is it first tilde or is it pipe and tilde? Thank you, Keep Geek. Where is my pipe? Here we go. Yeah, and speaking to these stems from the first samples I got, I could actually just lift out the key from the slider because the fit was so bad. But these were really good from the first time around. Really good. Well, I couldn't find any faults right now, so they should be as good as the real force ones. Of course, it's it's a different profile and a different top surface, different texture. Still, this is the real deal when it comes to White Legend on black keycaps. Here we go. This is the truth. Thank you. Thank you. I actually wish, and this is just, just some fantasy thingy, because the way Ryan Norbauer, is so retro futuristic in his style, and he loves MT New. I wish he could experience these, because I think they fit the retro futuristic style quite nicely. But Ryan has decided to live in the MX world long ago, and that's fine. And these are not going to be MX anytime soon. Oh. Okay, this is quite far. Let me switch cameras again. Yeah, I think this is much better, isn't it? And I have to do this all over again over the weekend to have some nice photos. But hey. If it's something I can share and makes waiting much more pleasant, then that's fine. Okay, so we got this one here and a small shift here. What do we got? Should be waiting for these. Yeah, I don't know any of this. I'm not into... Oh! Alright, we got something stuck here. Okay, let's go. I don't know any about that Unreal keywords. I just, don't pay attention to any drama. Got enough drama in my life. Got 2 kids and a wife. Alright. Which is which? That one and another Alt key. Okay, RealForce87U, thank you for your service. We'll be needing you later when we do. What are we going to do? Oh, the 980. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's really nice. Yeah, Kiko. Not gonna lie, I waited for this moment to take this out on the road. in black, because I've been staying away from black keyboards because of what's that English word? It's unreadable. Unreadable legends. I'm struggling with that. I'm old and I have to wear glasses. Yeah, let's take a look at this from here. It's really nice. It's straight, nice profile. All the keys, they're lined up. They're not crooked. They're good. Oh. Yeah. So I was really excited for this. On the HHKB, black and black. White on black, really nice. This is this is a different keyboard now. It's a really different keyboard. It's really nice. Sound test. Well, yeah, indeed. Thank you. Yep, this is silenced. I don't know, maybe 0.5 rings. The travel's quite okay, and the upstroke is not super dampened. But hey, I'm not really talking out of my behind, but it's something I noticed on the 660 we're going to explore. Yeah, but this sounds so close to OEM. It does sound close to OEM, and there's been Key Creative again. They're excellent. And this is an information that reached me just yesterday. In terms of delay, they went through a process because I had some feedback on the way these sounded, and they sounded way higher pitched before, but they went in deep into the issue and they solved it, and they sound great. They sound a little deeper than OEM to my old ears, but they sound really cool. Trying to catch up with the stream here. Thank you, Unreal Keyboards. All right, here it is. One more. Full glory. Yep. Switch cameras. Really close. In your ear. All the headphones on. No, we didn't need 10 iterations. With before Key Creative, we had a lot of back and forth, and the communication. I wasn't in the loop with the communication all too tight, but with Key Creative, I was directly communicating with them, and they were super responsive, super professional. We both shared the same respect in terms of language difference. So the way we communicated was me writing in English, translating to Chinese, and the same on the other side. So there's a mutual respect in the communication, and just to to overcome any lost in translations things. We have the original meaning and then the translation meaning, and there's different mechanisms to translate these. Yep. So let's do the 660. This is, I think, 0.7 silencing rings, and it does sound deeper. Yeah, white on black. Seeing white on black on Topper stems is really exciting, Nickel. You're right. Yeah, it's really, really exciting. All right, let's put it on here, I guess. Listen, knocking on the sky, listening to the sound. Laser. Isn't that laser? Yeah. Let me quickly check Discord for a minute. So, if the website goes to FK Twitch, yeah, I can't fix that. I can't. Okay, so I just checked Discord. Sorry, I'm back. Simon from FK, he just messaged me. His phone battery died. That's why we had to change the stream. Because of skill issues on my side. I'm a boomer, by the way. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it on my personal Twitch account, just to share everything with you. Well, no more ABS. I did the very first samples I got from Key Creative. There were ABS and PPT samples, and to be honest, there's something to be said about ABS and sound, because it's also very pleasant. Oh, laser print over caps. Oh, all right, I'm sorry. Well, just me rambling on. That's okay. Taking these out and inserting them from, used sliders, and some of them are tighter than others, and some of them go in easy and not. But I still prefer the Topper mounting mechanism compared to a Max, where you just sometimes you just play with the key like this and it jumps off the keyboard. Yeah. No, neither switch is perfect. if you hear a silent snoring, that's the dog in the background. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's audible? Okay, so it's audible. Yeah, she's a big black Labrador. And she snores. Okay, this one's, let's do it like this. The cat snores. Well, we have a cat as well, and I can't hear her snore. So I wonder, to all the cat people out there, we have a dog, we have a cat, we have a snake. We used to have mice, but now my better half, she comes to me and says, cats, they can't be by themselves. They need a partner cat. So is that really true? 100%? Well, then I'm shit out of luck, because I don't need another cat in the house. Cats are chaos. No, the snake didn't eat the mice. No, the snake is locked up. The snake is locked up, but the snake does get its treats in form of frozen mice. One cat doing fine? That's cool. Well, the dog tolerates the cat. Inside the house, and our cat, they get along, but when I leave the house with the dog and she sees a cat, she just goes right after the cat. She hunts cats. She's crazy for cats, but the cat we have in the house, she's fine with. So, yeah, crazy situation. Okay, let me figure this out. We should have a layer key. That's cool. I don't recall. Yeah, this doesn't matter right now. Well, my wife, she knows who she's married to, so I take a long time for change. She needs to get 2 months ahead before she wants anything. She needs to warm me up to the situation, or else I'll just not comply. And yeah, she has started that process. So we'll see how long it takes. Okay, so Simon is here. Hey Simon, great for having you. We've done the 87, and we've noted that this key is missing so far, and we're also missing a 1U key for, what was it? Yeah, we're missing this key in convex for this layout. Oh no, me dummy. No, sorry. This is the mod key. We're actually missing the layer key for this one. I made a note of it. Okay, delete and insert, right? Is it insert and delete? Okay, it's insert. Here we go. Leopold madness. The FC660 in black has never looked better. Never. Ever. Yeah, let's put these siblings together. It has only looked better with this one, but this is nice. This is a nice family. They go together. They share a trait. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes when I talk excessively, it's like being drunk. I'm sorry. Okay, so it lets me switch the camera. And let's get it over here too. Different lighting, really nice. Awesome. Sao, if you're in the chat, great work. Really, really good work. Legends are awesome. They just look fantastic. And yeah, we went through the process of matching this with Real Force, the Real Force Dark, as you've seen in the photos before. And yeah, this is just awesome. Hey, bees, you've missed the 87U. Yep, the way to take the light is the texture. We've iterated on the texture and we've come to the conclusion that this one was the best. It's between smooth and rough. It's really good the way light plays on the shape and the quality of the plastics. No convex bottom row for the arrows. I don't prefer that. You know, if you do some coding and some text editing, I'd like my fingers to be cupped, but they're included, of course. So for anyone want a full convex bottom row, it's all in the kit. It's all there. It's just something I don't prefer. I know, Fox. The one I made you is concave. So yeah, here's one more, and then we'll do the 980, which has a light case, but it'll rock. Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah. So while we're at it, I've said thank yous to Simo and Jeremy from FK. I said many thank yous to Sao and Key Creative. But you all need to know that this, make it emotional now, this would not exist without Extra Fox, because he was the one on Keep Talk that said, hey, listen, I got a Topra fix. So he's actually the person to thank for igniting the spark to have URSA on Topra, or to get me into Topra in the first place. So without Fox, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't be here. No. Great round of applause goes out to Fox. And yeah, let's move on, right? No, it's not. It's not too much. It's just right. It's just right, Fox. Okay. I'm sorry if anyone is offended by by a beige case and me putting black keys on it. I wish we could have the classic set, but it's not that time just yet. And if I think must be over a year, I was in contact with Xuri, who's also in the FK Discord, in getting a dark set. Yeah, hey Xuri, getting a dark case, but yeah, I just couldn't afford the shipping at the time, or if I remember correctly. Because yeah, just shipping a case and then getting it to customs into Germany, which was not the right time. But yeah, we are going to put it on this case, and don't flame me for it. Just simply enjoy. Yep. Also, going to keep rambling. The Leopold beige is quite different from all the real forces, so the classic set is going to look different on the Leopolds anyway. And I think this is an unsilenced 980, the way it sounds. And I think Neko at some point checked my serial number, and they said it was not 45, but it wasn't 30 either. So maybe just, domes. It's somewhere in between. But I enjoy this keyboard very much. Getting day-to-day use out of it. I still have another one from Zippala, from his work on the PCB at that time. I have it in the office, and it feels quite different. Which one? Witchy. Here we go. Thank you. You all know by now that this is not my daily business of swapping out or key caps or doing a daily build. And to be honest, I usually have my escape key there, and on the 980 as well, so I switch escape and tilde. Thank you, bees. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on the stream tonight and for everything you've done for me in the past. I appreciate you very much. Have a great weekend. Well, Ogami, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope when we fulfill your order that you will enjoy the sets as much as I do this tonight and for the future. Thank you for being here. Oh. So one thing I can't show you tonight is the application of the 625 and the 7U spacebar, because I don't have a keyboard that would fit the 7U spacebar. And the only Real Force TKL I had, the was it R2? I harvested all the switches for, I think, this keyboard. Yeah. So sorry, I can't test it. But you can follow my Patreon. No, not gonna do a Patreon. Sorry for the joke. Switch it to here. I like this view much better. Voice your opinions. Okay, what do we need? The small shift right here. That's complete. Okay, since we haven't done this and Simon just dropped by, let's put these in here just for completion. Feels weird, but hey, preference. We're not judging, we're enjoying. Good. Goody good. We can transfer these over really easily. What am I doing? That's wrong. That's an Alt key. That's wrong too, because that's a layer key. So we need this control key here. Okay, keep geek. What's the order here? What's the order? I know we have a layer key. I think the layer key is here. Alt super control. Alt super control. Alt code. That's the key we're missing. So it's definitely missing. Yeah. We're definitely missing out this symbol on a 1U key. It's not there. So we're going to do it like this. We need to double check. Probably need these. Okay, let's get some F keys. We're almost there. Okay, so it does come together. It's an unusual look to have dark keys with a beige housing, but hey, it works. I've gotten to know you, Simon, and I know you like consistency, but trust me on this one. You'd like the feel of the keycaps a lot more when you move your cursor around and you feel the dish. Okay, Keep Geek. Can you join in and put this in order? So I know we got this one here. And we got a, where is the next key? And this one here. And then we got a delete key here. And we should have an insert key here, right? All right. The moment of truth. Ladies and gentlemen. Numlock. Divide. Times. Or multiply. Minus. Plus. Enter. Not return. Not enter. Return. Enter. Important. Okay. Numpad getting ready. That's okay. Keep geek. You've been a good help tonight and very responsive. Thank you. All right. Hey. After 1.5 hours, we have completed showcasing for keyboards. And yeah, so this is the first one showing off the numpad. It's nice. I like it. Sound test. Unsilenced 980. Yep. Yep, for an unsilenced, it's nice. It's nice. You cannot complain. Water? Yeah. Let me try to. Yep. So there's no crooked keys or keycaps themselves. Anything that may deviate just slightly is a slighter issue. There's, we've had these on all the keyboards and nothing stuck out as being wrong. Yeah, the boiling water sound. That's cool. This keyboard deserves an accent. Probably run this for a bit. Oh no, I gotta take photos. Now that's quite pale. That's in your face. How about this one? Not sure right now. Nah. Nah. Needs a black case. All right. So I've shown you all 4 keyboards. Things are very nice. We've got 2 missing keys, which is the layer key 1U. So this key, let me get the camera. Yep. So we need this legend on this key, which is missing. We need to figure that out. And we also need to figure out the bastard key for the rotated stem. Other than that, everything's fine. I don't have a full real force to put it on, but of course I'll check again. And yeah, you've seen, where did I put them? I can show these in the last minute. Yeah, so these will be the white legends on the blue, because this one is still an older version. It's the right blue, but the wrong color for the legends. So I've seen that, and I could show you maybe if it picks up on camera. No, the color is just, the light is too warm. It's not the right lighting for this. No, I'm sorry. This is not going well. Yeah, well, it's a new red. It's a really nice red. It's the legend color is the right one, but the camera and the lighting here is just too wild to show on camera. But yeah, these are latest samples. They're all approved. These are black ones, and yeah, you've seen all of these trays. There was a question about whether the artisans can still be ordered. You may address that in the chat. I said I was pretty sure they're on stock. Yeah, there will be extra for artisans too. Yeah. All right. Okay, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it tonight. It was nice to have such a lovely crowd chat. I hope I did good. For not being a professional streamer and trying to entertain you and to show you what you all joined in. Let me say thank you for all your support in the group buy or just in the community. Being there, exchanging, giving feedback. That's I really appreciate it. And thank you again to Simon. Thank you to Jeremy. Thank you to Sao for running the production, taking on this huge deal. And we all came together and it's finally here. Now we just need to make, 5 million of these. To make you all happy out there. That would be great. Let me check my list of things I wanted to say and still... this one person, I forgot one person mentioning, which is Ardent Hansel. Nathan writing for The Verge. Wanted to thank him personally because he did do an article on The Verge for the group buy, which is very nice. Thank you again. And that concludes everything I had. Everything I had on my mind. Thank you all. Have a great weekend, and I hope to have more news soon. At least photos after the weekend, so you can look at it. Thanks for being great people. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.